HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Danny, it's been quite an evening in the end here. A fantastic win against a very good West Brom side that has done a lot towards securing our promotion, our position in the Sky Bet Championship.
Yeah, it's obviously an important evening and a really committed performance again. It's probably an easier game for us than the Luton game last Friday for many different reasons. You know, West Brom are obviously a top team, but we knew that they would come at us, and we were very organised against the ball. We freshened it up at the top end of the pitch, which we thought we needed to do. You know, people like Carlin and Emil have put so much energy into games recently, and we felt this would be a game that would probably get tired, and to be able to bring them on at 60 minutes with obviously Steve Mounier would give us real impetus. And you know, we've defended really, really well this evening, and when you defend well, you normally give yourself attacking moments, and we were good enough to take those this evening.
You just mentioned the Luton game there. Obviously, that was a completely different type of evening, but in many ways today, we had to be the one that frustrated the opposition, and you can see it gave us more opportunity to attack them on the counter. We had some good chances in the first half as well as the goal. Yeah,
we did. For the first 30 minutes, the game unfolded how we anticipated. We knew that if we defended well from the front and we jumped Lewis, like he was like two players, Lewis O'Brien and Hoggy tonight were like sensational, two players, but the pair of them. And we knew, you know, Fraser and Lewis have defend ever so well from the front, and they disrupt the opposition and stop the opposition getting a rhythm. And we knew then that people like Sawyers and Livermore would start coming out into false fullback positions and dropping under our midfield. And you know, we knew that if they did that, then they leave the middle open. And we felt that in the second half, particularly when we could bring Emil on, that we might be able to find a counter-attack and find some space in the middle of the pitch. And yeah, so it proved.
When you've got through the yards that Lewis O'Brien did tonight, how impressive is it to actually keep your calm and your composure to find that pass for a fantastic Emil Smith-Rowe goal? Because fatigue obviously sometimes affects decisions, but Lewis got the one exactly right there.
No, exactly. He runs so hard, doesn't he? And he's been so committed. So I'm really pleased, and it's, you know, great that he was able to find that moment in such an important part of the game. I was right behind it. You could see the gap, and he just reversed it with his left foot, and great for Emil. We've been on at him because he's such a top player, and he's finishing in training is top class, and we've just been on at him to try to find some more goals for us, and it was great that he was able to do so.
And you've mentioned it already, but to be able to turn to your bench, look at Carlin Grant, Emil Smith-Rowe, Steve Mounier, Elias Kachunga tonight, gave you real options in that final period of the game where it was tired, wasn't it? That was a strong move to make at that time in the game. Yeah,
well, we wanted to be brave. You know, we knew we'd get criticised for when we haven't scored goals, for leaving our top goal scorer out of the team. But you have to believe in yourself and believe in your decisions, and we felt that was the best way to win the game, and so it proved. But tonight it was about the players. You know, they were heavily criticised. We all were last Friday, and they've really responded this week. And there's a real togetherness. And don't tell me they don't care. You know, you see that changing room now. Lot of emotion, a lot of tears, because it's been really hard. People don't know how hard it has been for this football club. People think they do, but they don't realise on the inside how tough it has been and what position we were in. And we've had to really fight for this, and we've had some really tough moments and some really disappointing times, but we've come through them, and we haven't been able to find a level of consistency that we would like. But when we have let ourselves down, we've responded, and you have to show character to be able to do that.
Like you said, lots of happy faces in the changing room tonight, a real night to celebrate, but you've just said to our colleagues at Sky, we have got one game left and you want to finish the season in the right way.
Absolutely. You know, I think we're 3 points off of QPR now, so we look forward. You know, I don't know, someone told me that other than the year that Huddersfield Town got promoted, the highest they've finished in the last 20 years is 16th. So you know, we want to try to finish as high as we can. That for us, you know, we'll enjoy this evening. Nicky and I will travel to Millwall tomorrow to watch that game against QPR, and then we'll prepare accordingly because we owe that to ourselves, and we owe it to the league.
Danny, well done tonight.
Pleasure, thank you.